Hello, welcome to day 17 of Sun Salutations. I'm Laren. This is Delta, and pilots back there behind me will be saluting the sunshine in my backyard today. Once more, I hope you're set up in a comfy place. Go ahead and make yourself comfortable in a seat. If you'd like to check out more of this 30-day yoga challenge, or other resources from myself, you can look at my website, yellow-umbrella-yoga.com. Thanks for being here. I hope the dogs will not be too noisy or distracting. But when there are distractions, we yoga. Let's begin to practice today. Inhale, begin to slowly nod yes. Press your chin towards the sky. Exhale, do the opposite. Tuck your chin to your chest. Let your face be heavy toward your lap. Inhale, lift your chin, look at the sky. Exhale, look at your lap. Move at your pace. Begin to employ your ujjayi breath, your ocean breath, if that's helpful for you today to ground in your practice. Creating a soft whisper in the back of your throat. Just listening to the sound of your voice or this tennis ball. Keep moving. Maybe looking a little higher with each inhale and letting your face become a little heavier with each exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale, look up, last round. Exhale, lower. Return to neutral with a level chin. And just look to your right and to your left. Finding a way to pair this movement with your breath. One more round at your pace. A nice slow start today. Just exploring your range of motion. Return to neutral with a level chin. Imagine a string tied to the top of your head is making your neck longer, helping your head to lift a little. Take another deep breath and let it go. On your next exhale, let your right ear be heavy towards your right shoulder. Try not to force this motion, just let gravity do the work for you. Let your left shoulder still feel heavy. Trying not to let it come with you, if that makes sense. Return to center and exhale to the other side. Left ear heavy now. Return to center. Snow angel arms. Reach with your hands. Keep reaching up towards 12 o'clock. Palms touch like a slow motion clap. Reverse that. Fingers spread wide. Take up space. Inhale to lift. Repeat that. Exhale to lower. Make this slow. Notice the textures as your hands find the mat. Inhale, lift. Spread your fingers wide. Look up. Connect your palms overhead. Exhale. Make one more snow angel. Hi, pilot. Nice. Give yourself a hug. Let's bring a little movement into the thoracic spine. So the space between about your belly button and the nape of your neck. So not the lumbar spine, not the cervical spine, which is the neck, what we just moved. I'm gonna move the part in the middle, everything that connects to the rib cage. So give yourself this snug little hug, both arms wrapped around you. And just become heavy, kind of curling in, tipping your elbow points towards your lap. You can let your head do the same like we just did, letting your face be heavy. Notice that this helps press all of the air out. So exhale might feel natural here. Inhale, begin to peel open. Tip your elbow points toward the sky. Notice you can fill up your chest here. If it feels good, you can press your chin up and let your head hang back. Getting some cat-cow movement here. Reverse that on the exhale, becoming heavy, curling in towards your lap. Inhale, lift, open up. Imagine a light shining from your navel. Exhale, curl in, last round. Inhale to lift, open up. Open up with your hands again, sending them away, reaching once more as you send them to the mat on either side. Nice work. Give yourself another hug, but this time cross the opposite arm on top. And now, again, kind of using your elbow points as a loose guide, begin to turn towards your right, sort of pointing your elbows toward your right. Exhale as you do this. Inhale to unwind, move through center, and keep twisting to the other side. Exhale as you point your elbows to the left. Inhale, unwind, point to the right. Exhale here. Inhale, unwind, last round. Exhale, twisting, pointing your elbows to the left. Unwind all the way, reach with your hands out wide to both sides, slowly snow angeling them to the mat. Yes, I've decided that's a verb. Take a breath here in stillness. Close your eyes if it feels nice. Prepare to move onto hands and knees. Take tabletop for just a moment and send your hips to your heels. Take child's pose. Reach forward with your hands like a puppy dog that wants to play. Spread your fingers wide. Let them grip the mat. Imagine scrubbing it towards you, but not actually moving it. Notice if that creates any new sensations. Maybe in the undersides of your forearms and armpits. Shift forward, pressing into your shins to lift your hips. Ground your elbows on the mat, gluing your forearms down as well. High delta. Tuck your toes. Press into hands and feet. Send your hips to the sky. Find downward facing dog. Take a breath in here. Pedal your heels. Bend your left knee. Extend your right heel toward the mat. Keep breathing. Inhale to switch. Bend your right knee. Exhale, press your left heel towards the mat. Taking your time, take baby steps and walk your feet to meet your hands in a forward fold at the top of your mat. Watch out for any paw prints if you have a similar practice to me today. Press into both feet and curl up to standing. Try to do this one vertebra at a time. Let your head be the last to lift. Turn your thumbs outward, spread your fingers wide still. Spread your toes wide too. Take a deep breath in from toes to nose. And exhale, stretch your fingers long towards the mat. Let your shoulders be heavy away from your earlobes. Take this moment to adjust as you need to before you move some more. Maybe you're noticing some warmth from a little more movement and are ready to remove a layer. Maybe you're wearing socks and want to take them off. Whatever works for you. Sometimes I start with my hair down and it feels good to bring it up and get it off my neck and help me cool that way. Here we go, sun salutation A. Inhale, reach up, look up. Palms touch, dive forward. Hinge at your hips, bend your knees as needed. Fold. Reach your hands toward the mat. Inhale to half lift. Bring your hands to your shins or your lap. Make your back long, your neck too. Press the back of your head towards the sky. Exhale, lead with your heart, but knees are bent as needed. Fold again. See if you feel playful like my puppy today and want to take a hop. If you're able to do so safely, make your knees springy, taking a couple bends. Hi, baby. When you're ready, spring back. Find downward facing dog, however you get there. Pause here, take a couple of breaths and observe. Lower to your knees. Find tabletop again. Remember, you have options for your vinyasa sequence. You don't have to go 100% today if that's not what you're here for. So remember, you have this option to do cat and cow. This is actually cow. Arching your back for cat. Or you can opt for bird dog. Let's do that now. Lift your right arm and left leg. Make a long line. Exhale, return to the mat. Inhale, lift your right heel and left foot. Make another long line. Return to tabletop. You can always opt for child's pose at any time in your practice. When you're ready, press into hands and feet. Lift your knees, lift your hips, find downward facing dog. You have another option to hop here if you're feeling playful. Again, letting your knees bend and become springy. That's apparently my dog's cue to get right in my mat, right in the middle of my mat. Come on. When you're ready, bring your feet to meet your hands and roll up to standing. Maybe make those snow angel arms again, inhaling to reach overhead, touching palms. Exhale, dive forward. Hinge at your hips, reach toward the floor. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins or lap, long flat back as you're able. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands. Step back for plank, opting for whatever vinyasa suits you now. Keep your elbows close, lower to the mat. Give your puppy a hug. Inhale, peel your chest up off the mat for cobra. Exhale to lower. Tuck your toes. Press right up for plank. Send your hips up and back. Find downward facing dog. Nice. Make your way with your feet towards your hands. Inhale, slowly roll up to standing. Take a moment in stillness. Inhale here. Exhale here. Fingers wide. Imagine making your own light. You're creating energy as you move. You can feel it in the warmth created in your body. Let that energy shine forth from you. As cheesy as that sounds, what I mean is to be active. Make your toes wide, make your fingers wide. Let your legs be energetic, making you taller as you lift out of the ground to stand, maybe taller than you've ever stood before. Hands are spread wide, palms face forward. Arms are strong, also energetic. Be bright. Let's keep moving. Inhale, reach up, maybe look up. Exhale, sink your hips toward your heels. Find chair pose. Pause here for a couple of breaths. Maybe sinking a little lower on the exhale. Fold when ready. Send your hands towards the mat, send your hips toward the sky. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins or lap. Neutralize the curvature in your spine. Exhale, fold, bending knees as needed. Plant both hands. Step or hop back to plank. Woo! You can lower your knees here if you'd like. Keep your elbows in close, lower to your belly, chaturanga. Untuck your toes. Inhale, peel up. Let's do cobra again. Look at the mat in front of you. Feel a stretch in your belly. Feel your strong back muscles help you lift. Exhale, press down. Maybe tap your nose on the mat. Tuck your toes. Press up for plank. Send your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Keep moving. Inhale, lift your right foot. Big step forward, runner's lunge. Take a little step in with your back foot, your left foot, sending your toes out at about 45 degrees towards 10 o'clock. When your foundation is set, press into both feet to lift your hands, reach up toward the sky. Receive a deep breath. Warrior one. Exhale, dive forward again. Plant your hands. Step back with your left foot. Send your right foot to the sky for three-legged dog. Lower your right foot to meet your left for downward facing dog. Take your vinyasa. Shift forward for plank if you're joining me. Lower to your belly, chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Be one with the blackberry vine. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes, press up to plank. Send your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Continue to breathe here. When you're ready, press into your right foot, lift your left, three-legged dog on the other side. Big step forward, runner's lunge. Step your back foot in, send your right toes towards 2 o'clock. Press into both feet with a firm foundation. Left knee is bent in front. Reach up high, look at the sun, warrior one. Squeeze your right glute, digging your right heel into the ground behind you. Hinge at your hips, dive forward, plant your hands, frame your left foot. Step back with your right. Send your left foot to the sky, three-legged dog. Lower your left foot to meet your right. Take your vinyasa. Shift forward for plank. Lower to chaturanga. Exhale here. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift for cobra. Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you, opening your chest. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes. Press up for plank. Send your hips to the sky. Walk your feet to meet your hands. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Nod your head yes, just like at the beginning of class. Press into both feet, rise to stand. Turn your thumbs outward. Spread your fingers wide. Pause in stillness, preparing to move some more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower your hips. Find your imaginary chair. Keep reaching forward with your hands to counterbalance the weight of your hips behind you so you don't feel like you're actually going to fall. Exhale, fold. Reach toward the mat. Reach your hips toward the sky. Let the top of your head be heavy. Inhale, knees bent as needed. Half lift. Long neutral spine. Exhale, fold. Pour your belly into your lap. Melt your heart forward. Reach toward the floor. Plant your hands. Become springy in your legs. Step or float back with your feet. Come to plank. Keep your elbows close. Lower for chaturanga. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift for cobra, or keep pressing, extending your arms and lifting your knees for upward facing dog. Exhale, peel down, lower to the mat. Tuck your toes. Press up for plank. Send your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot is heavy, right foot lifts. Big step forward, runner's lunge. Little step with your back foot, sending your left toes towards 10 o'clock. Press into both feet, lift your hands, reach up high. Deep breath in. Exhale. Go back the way you came. Plant your hands, frame your front foot. Step back with your left. Send your right foot to the sky. Option to keep it lifted as you move through your vinyasa. Find your plank. Keep your elbows close and lower. Make any adjustments needed. Find your cobra. Press into your feet. Lift your chest. Keep lifting for upward facing dog. Imagine scrubbing your feet towards you. Lifting your knees, squeeze your glutes, opening your hips. Keep your belly strong. Lower to the mat. Tuck your toes. Inhale, lift for plank. Exhale, send your hips to the sky. Inhale, lift your left foot. Exhale, big step forward, runner's lunge. Inhale, little step forward, right toes go towards 2 o'clock. Feet are heavy, hands are light. Lift up, left knee is bent. Right heel digs in, warrior one. Receive a breath here. Exhale, lower, send your hands to the mat. Step back with your right foot. Step back with your left foot, sending it to the sky. Option for a three-legged vinyasa, shift forward for plank. Lower to the mat. Inhale, peel up, cobra or upward facing dog. Let your hands be right under your shoulders. Imagine dragging your heart forward between your elbows. Squeeze your glutes, press into the tops of your feet. Inhale here. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, send your hips towards your heels, take child's pose. Notice your ocean breath if you can. Maybe listening to that soft sound of waves in your throat. Bringing a tactile quality to your nourishing breath, letting you really focus on it. Slowing it down, warming it up, or letting it cool you as needed. Come up to a comfortable seat. Let's do a slow motion nodding yes again. Inhale, lift your face, look at the sky, press your chin upward. Exhale, curl, tuck your chin towards your chest, let your face be heavy. Inhale, return to neutral. Make fists with both hands and bring your knuckles together in center. If you have any rings with stones on them, it might help them around so that this is more comfortable. So this is like a fist bump for yourself, just kind of connecting those backs of your knuckles in center. And let this be active. Use the strength of your arms to really squish them together. And let them stay connected as you press both hands away from your chest. As soon as they start to pull apart, let that be as far as you go. So let them stay connected. Only go as far as you can keep connection. Keep pressing, using the strength of your arms, and bring them back towards you. Do this 3 more times. Inhale, press them away. Hi, Delta. Exhale, bring them towards you. Inhale, press them away. Exhale, press them towards you. 1 more time. Nice, release that, shake them out. Take any circles that feel good. Maybe make a stop sign with one hand and use the other to tug your fingers towards your face. Getting a counter stretch from what we just did. Make sure you do both sides. Thanks for joining me. This has been day 17. What an adventure it was. Hope to see you tomorrow for day 18 of Sun Salutations with me. I'm Laren. See you then.